He's got it. Bring it. Do you agree that that's the only way?
Try to get that mic a little closer.
Nah, man,
we're not worried about the judges or anything. Just because I know you're more of a technical player.
Oh, okay, I got you.
From that perspective.
I mean, that's not a question for me. That's a question for his team. You know what I mean? But that's like, I don't even look at it or think about it like that. You know what I mean? Like, my job was to shut him down from the start, and he can, you know, he can try as hard as he wants to try.
What did you learn about yourself from that first fight?
I mean, it wasn't really what I learned. It was just a confirmation. Like, I've dealt with adversity my whole life. You know, inside and out of the ring. You know, I deal with adversity. I've dealt with it my whole life. You know, and you know, just like that time, man, I felt like God brought me through. He had the right people in my corner and in my life to help me get through it. But you know, that's not the first time adversity it knocked me, you know, knocked me to the ground. It's the first time a lot of people may have saw it.
Right.
But you know, I've been hurt in fights before. I've been dropped before. I've been cut before. I've dealt with pretty much the whole gamut in the boxing ring. So.
Is preparing for a rematch, is it more fun or more challenging than a normal fight, or how's it different for you this go around?
It's the first rematch as a professional, you know, so definitely, you know, going 12 rounds, you know, I've computed what I need to compute. And again, that's not saying that he's not going to make adjustments, but I can't say whether it's hard or easy. All I know is I've had a great camp, you know, and we've had a lot of fun in camp, and I've worked my tail off like I always do. Didn't have some of the mishaps we had this camp that we had last camp physically that we didn't talk about, still haven't talked about. It's been smooth from that standpoint, and I've been happy about that. And because of that, I've been more happy in training camp.
What were the mishaps?
Just physically, you know, you get bumps in the road. You know, stuff happens.
Yeah. At the Oakland press tour stop, Virgil dropped a bombshell. He said you weren't able to do road work during their first fight, but your conditioning showed up because you actually got better in the second half. So without the proper road work and training, what pushed you through the second half where you actually did better in the second half by most standards?
I just thank God, man, for a big heart and just for a lot of desire, you know. And obviously, you know, the work that I put in, you know, I couldn't do the road work that I wanted to do, but, you know, I was able to spar. I was able to, everything I do is hard. If it was jumping rope, shadow boxing, and I'm working on that because, you know, as you get older, man, you gotta work hard, but you gotta work smart. But you don't. That's the thing. Like, Verge taught me this years ago. Like, I'm blessed with a pump. I'm blessed with conditioning, and that doesn't mean that I don't have to work it. But it means this. What you guys saw in that fight was years of conditioning, years of treating my body right, years of going about things the right way. So yeah, you can go hire a new coach. You can stay focused. You know, more than you did, and you're probably going to improve a little bit. But it's certain things you only get from years of work. Years. You don't get that in 8 weeks. So that's what you guys saw. And even when I run into a mishap here and there, I'm thankful I got time in, and a lot of times that's what bails me out.
How many times have you gone back and watched that fight?
Not many.
Yeah. You don't really go back too much.
I mean, I used to. You know, I used to when I was younger. I don't know. Like, as I've gotten older, man, like, I don't know. My wife, she gets mad at me. She's like, "Yeah, you didn't watch the fight, like, you know, as much as you." I'm like, I was there. I know what happened. I'm good.
Is the thing maturity now? It's more not about so much what you learn from.
Maybe so. I don't know. I just think it's an evolution. It's just, I don't know if it's part of my age. I don't know. I honestly don't watch a lot of boxing these days. You know, I watch my friends. I watch people that I know, or you know, certain fights. Like, you know, last week the fight I was really excited about, Errol Spence, stuff like that. But I used to watch anything when I was younger. I just don't do it no more. I don't know why. But I know what I need to do, man. And you know, me and Verge, you know, he watches more film than me, and he'll recite things to me during drills. He'll tell me certain things, and I'll pick it up. I know exactly what he's talking about. If I don't know, I'll ask him, like, what do you mean by that? And he'll break it down. So, you know, we're on the same page when it comes to that kind of stuff.